Not almond, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not almond, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn.
You are the sweetest thing, yeah. I live all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, I'm coming back.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. The Rock. Olegs.
This bout is...
These two have certainly... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he...
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score.
Catches you flush, it's good night. Misses with the straight left. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for some... Hold that thought! Show us something, Rocky. And right back into the fray.
They've got to wake up.
Whoa, Johnny! Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. He is Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. All this expectations are... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They blocked the left there. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with the jab. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Now, you've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
They block the hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. It's all offense all the time. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Usyk! They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he...
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The unified heavyweight champion is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got... 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Okay, focus. Big breaths. Big breaths. Calm yourself down.
On to the third. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. But at what cost? Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They stop the hook there. Catch and shoot. How much confidence do you... And the big cat goes down! That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Tom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory.
Surrender. You didn't know money when the body meant this rallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about back here. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton out. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full teeth. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full teeth.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 135 pounds considering he's 5'11" tall? I don't know, but he did it, and he's got a reach of 72.4 inches. And standing... Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. It's all offense all the time. They're giving us a high-tempo show. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. His stamina is off the charts. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Hold it right there! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Parries that jab away. That hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are... Hold it right there! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That was on to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Beautiful counter-punch. Nice defense on that hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. Just misses with that uppercut. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
And there's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Well done with that counter shot. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Crawford is dazed. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Just can't find the target. Beautiful counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Crawford, and do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch. 10 seconds here. It's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down.
There's the bell for round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The straight right just misses. Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like